The world expected brilliance, but something unexpected happened. A new AI arrived, carrying sky-high promises. People believed it would change everything forever. Smarter conversations, deeper reasoning, limitless creative possibilities. Tech leaders teased it like a global event. Excitement grew, and the internet buzzed non-stop. Some even whispered about the dawn of AGI. The hype wasn't small, it felt unstoppable. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. Within days, whispers turned into raging storms. Online forums filled with frustration and disbelief. Users shouted, "Something feels wrong with this AI." They weren't talking about small glitches or bugs. They felt robbed of something almost magical. The conversation suddenly seemed colder, less alive. The tone felt mechanical, drained of humanity. What caused this shocking collapse of trust? Why did excitement turn into disappointment overnight? The truth lies deep inside the rollout. Unlike past launches, this one came quietly. No clear toggle, no side-by-side choice. The beloved older model disappeared without warning. One day it was there, next day gone. Millions were forced into change without a voice. That's when the storm really gained strength. Users compared responses with earlier AI versions. Suddenly, answers were shorter, colder, less engaging. The AI stopped asking smart clarifying questions. Context was forgotten halfway through conversations. One user described it as a FAQ machine. Another said it felt completely lobotomized. The spark that once existed seemed extinguished overnight. But here's the part that shocked everyone. On paper, the AI was better. Benchmark tests showed higher scores across categories. Reasoning, summarization, even coding performance improved. Numbers said progress, but experience screamed decline. It was faster, sharper, but strangely empty. The statistics didn't match the human experience. And that contradiction left people even more furious. Soon, an even deeper truth was uncovered. A hidden glitch had quietly broken expectations. The system was stuck in its fast mode. This mode was shallow, skipping deeper reasoning chains. So users got speed, but lost intelligence and depth. And worst of all, they had no idea. It wasn't imagination, the downgrade was real. People realized they weren't crazy, the magic was gone. The disappointment didn't stop at tone alone. A new restriction made things even worse. The so-called thinking mode had message caps. Users were limited to just 200 per week. And these limits applied even to paid subscribers. Imagine paying for premium access, then hitting a wall. Frustration turned into anger across social platforms instantly. Screenshots of warnings spread like wildfire online. Captions read, "What exactly am I paying for?" People felt tricked, abandoned, even betrayed overnight. For many, this wasn't just minor inconvenience. They depended on the system for work daily. Writers, coders, students, everyone suddenly faced restrictions. The backlash grew so strong, headlines exploded worldwide. Major publications called it a rocky disaster. Analysts questioned the company's entire direction publicly. Articles described users as disillusioned and disappointed. The backlash wasn't about technical numbers anymore. It was about the experience being destroyed. What once felt magical now felt mechanical. The human touch vanished, leaving only sterile responses. Ironically, The system was supposed to feel safer. It claimed stronger filters and tighter guardrails overall. But hackers and prompt engineers broke it instantly. Within hours, jailbreak prompts flooded online communities. Instructions for dangerous content slipped through with ease. Researchers exposed flaws faster than patches appeared. The AI marketed as safer turned more vulnerable. Users noticed something even more dangerous creeping in. The system hallucinated more frequently than before. Facts were twisted, citations fabricated, sources invented. Sometimes it even contradicted itself mid-conversation. One user said, "It sounds smarter, makes mistakes." Another added, "Confidence is up, accuracy is down." The result? Less trust, more fear, deeper uncertainty. The tone itself carried another strange shift. Earlier versions felt warm, friendly, even encouraging. But now, conversations turned stiff and cold. It was like speaking with a corporate manual. The AI deliberately trained itself to sound neutral. The goal was less clingy, more professional answers. But in doing so, it killed the charm. The emotional intelligence people valued had disappeared completely. Soon, safety concerns collided with trust concerns. Casual users and professionals shared the same thought. If the model felt colder, less accurate, unsafe, why was it forced upon everyone without choice? Developers soon realized they were caught off guard. Apps relying on this AI suddenly broke. Prompts that once worked no longer behaved correctly. Small startups and solo coders paid the price. Every shift in behavior meant lost time. Every broken feature meant lost money. Frustration spread from casual users to professionals quickly. The backlash forced the company into retreat. They brought back the older trusted model. Message limits were raised after endless complaints. New options appeared: fast, auto, and thinking. It was a move to calm the storm. But by then, something deeper had fractured. It wasn't just about bugs or performance. It became a question of trust. People rely on AI for work and life. Writers, teachers, researchers, students, all depend daily. Suddenly their partner felt like a stranger. Not because the system was weak or dumb, but because change was forced upon them. There was no choice, no warning, no roadmap. And that lack of control cut deepest. The story soon became larger than the product. Media outlets called it a painful misstep. Journalists described the rollout as reckless and cold. Experts warned that ignoring user trust is fatal. AI isn't just algorithms, it's emotional experience too. It's the feeling of connection, not statistics alone. And when that feeling is taken away, people notice. Some users abandoned the new model completely. Others waited, hoping improvements would slowly arrive. But everyone agreed, the launch was disastrous. It became a lesson in overpromising technology. The gap between numbers and experience grew wide. And once that trust is broken, it's hard. Winning users back takes more than technical updates. Here lies the bigger truth worth remembering. AI is no longer a futuristic experiment. It's a daily tool for millions worldwide. It helps us think, create, and connect. When updates arrive, they can't feel like losses. Progress must come with stability, reliability, and trust. Because trust is the foundation of adoption everywhere. So the question now hangs in the air. Will this AI recover its lost humanity? Will its creators finally listen to users? Or will the race for progress ignore connection? Only time will reveal the answer ahead. But one thing is clear for everyone watching: artificial intelligence isn't just about being smarter. It's about being trustworthy, relatable, and human. And maybe that's the real future upgrade we need.